So today I'm going to review Teeling's 200 Fathoms Imperial Stout finished Irish whiskey. So Teeling took the ex-rum casks that they use for their small batch. They sent those over to Galway Bay Brewing Company. Galway Bay Brewing filled it with their 200 Fathoms Imperial Stout. Once those were emptied, they sent those back to Teeling, and Teeling filled it with their small batch Irish whiskey for 6 months. This has an ABV of 46%. I think it might be available in some US states. I'm not 100% sure of that. I got this one from Ireland. Immediately on the nose, I did just crack this one. But on the nose, I get the milk chocolate. That comes through right away, which is expected with a stout finish whiskey. A little vanilla. You can also pick up that rum. That rum is still coming through from the small batch. But mostly I'm getting vanilla, getting chocolate. Not a huge strong nose on this. See how it tastes? Cheers. On the palate, the longer I let this sit, the more it's starting to open up. I'm getting chocolate, I'm getting vanilla, a little bit of bitterness from some coffee, like black coffee. You still get the sweetness from the rum. It's definitely on the sweeter side, especially now that it's been finished in stout on top of that. You get a little bit of spice, not a huge amount. It's a real easy drinker. I mean, if you put this in a lineup, I would not have picked it at 46%. Does not drink at that proof at all. I would have liked to have seen it finished in the stout, maybe a little longer. It's not coming through as much as I would hope. Although, like I said, the longer I've let this sit, the more it's coming out. So let's come back in a minute and see if it continues to open up. So I've let this sit about 5 minutes. I actually expected the chocolate to be the note that came out more, but it's actually the coffee. I'm starting to get that nice, rich, dark coffee note. A little bit of the bitterness. It definitely is sweet. But I think the coffee almost overpowers the chocolate note a little bit. This was Teeling small batch, which is finished in ex-rum casks. You're putting stout on top of that. It could have gone way overboard in the sweetness area. So it was a nice balance that it's got that bitterness to it as well. So is this my favorite stout finish Irish whiskey? No. Sorry, this is my probably second favorite now. It is really, really good. I do enjoy the way that the bitter coffee notes balance out the sweetness. My number one is still Hinch Imperial Stout Cask. It's finished in Imperial Stout from Whitewater Brewing up in County Down. That one is just s'mores in a glass. Now that one is all sweet though. So if you aren't a fan of overly sweet whiskey, you do want, some bitterness. If you're a coffee drinker, I think actually coffee drinkers would really enjoy this. I might actually try this in Irish coffee. I think this actually would be phenomenal in Irish coffee. This is one to definitely look for. I'll have to research a little bit and see if this is available in the US. Like I said, I found it online. It's very reasonably priced and available at several online Irish retailers. Sláinte.